Hey Aries, what's happening? What's cracking, lacking, and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy from CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your December 2019 love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in the comments down below, man. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. First link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, let's see what's cracking for the Aqua, baby. Or the Aries, baby. Sorry, I just finished doing the Aquarians. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December 2019. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December 2019. All right, Team Aries, let's get one last shuffle and take a look and see what's going on. What do we got? Aries, energy overall, we got a 3 of Wands, can be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. You have a Knight of Cups, you got an Ace of Pentacles, and then you have a Knight of Pentacles. So it appears that there was an offer that was coming super quick, yet it's an offer that seems to have been randomly retracted. When you were open to this offer, you were ready to receive it, and then out of nowhere, poof, it was gone. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, now it's done. It's an offer that flew the fuck by, and it feels like it was an offer that was withdrawn. That's what I'm picking up on. Let's take a look. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. What do we got? Ace of Wands. You're meant to go to a different direction, Aries. A lot of people always say this, man. They're like, the universe is haunting me, the universe is against me, but the universe is always planning for you, and the universe is always working with you. When you see something as a terrible, terrible incident, it's actually and always usually a blessing in disguise. I feel as if there's a blessing in disguise that is currently manifesting into your life. Give me more information onto what this offer was intended to be. Okay, what do we got? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, the universe just made you avoid a bullet. I don't know who this is you were connecting with, Aries, but you were connecting with an individual that would have did this to you. 5 of Pentacles. They would have abandoned you. They wouldn't have stuck by your side. They wouldn't have been there for you. They wouldn't have been in resonance with you. They wouldn't have held you down. So there was a connection in your life, which we'll talk about, but there was a connection in your life which you thought was, okay, I'm going to have my availability here. I'm going to be open to love. I'm going to give myself to this connection. But it would have been one of those toxic connections that you had to purge out for the next couple of months and be upset about before you can move towards a new kind of love situation. And I think the universe is doing you a service here. All right? Let's talk about this person. Who is the person that Aries dodged a bullet with? Tell me. Talk to me about it. Thank you. I need to know more information about this individual. Okay, what do we got? 8 of Swords. Sheesh, 8 of Swords. You got a Page of Wands. You got a Hierophant card. This person could have been married. A Magician, a Judgment card, a 4 of Pentacles, a World card, and a Chariot card. So, Aries, whoever this is that you were either going to come into alignment with or were already dealing with. So let me give this situation kind of some backdrop. So, for the Aries here who have recently been ghosted by somebody, this message will resonate to you. Or for the Aries here that felt like there was a connection coming, this message will be for you. Or for Aries that are dealing with somebody that is going to get this depiction, then this message is for you. That like resonates with how this person is, okay? If none of the above resonate, then it probably won't be your message. So, 8 of Swords, Page of Wands, Hierophant card. The person on this side has a huge lack of commitment considering that they can never get out of their head. I feel like the person you're dealing with is somebody who is a complete overthinker, and the person you're dealing with as well is also the type of individual who does not know how to handle intense passion, intense love. I feel like they love more with their body than they love with their mind. They love more with their body than they love with their words and their energy. So it seems to me that this person's more physical than instead of more emotional. And on the emotional side of things, you know, an Aries likes the passion, but an Aries likes the deep, deep, deep connection. And this person cannot provide that to you. Over here, you have a Magician card. They come across very attractive, and notably so, they may be attractive. But the Magician card's very interesting because they are the type of person that they can make anything disappear. So considering that, with this ghosting kind of energy, this is a person that can make their availability available or unavailable. And they can do it in the matter of a snap. So this person did not seem reliable in the first place when it came towards being there on an emotional stable and a physical stable level, okay? You got a Judgment card here and a 4 of Pentacles. This person has a lot of fears. This is straight off intuition, by the way. This person has a lot of fears. surrounding getting into relationships, because they feel as if once they get into a relationship, they'll be stuck, right? They feel like they'll be stuck in a relationship. They feel like they'll never be able to get out. And this is the type of person that has the fear of being what is called trapped. When an Aries has no intention of trapping any motherfucker, it's like, you can freely go if you want to go. I don't really give a shit. Okay, it might hurt me, but fuck it, go. You don't want to be here, you don't gotta be here. That's like the Aries vibe. And this person over here has a fear of being trapped. No fucking Aries wants to trap you, boo, I'll tell you that much. And over here with the Chariot card all the way to the World card, Cancerian energy as well as fixed energy, Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. With the Chariot all the way to the World card here, this person was ready to jump the gun because they overthunk to the point where they didn't even start something with you. Literally, that's the whole message right here. You ready? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and then the Five of Pentacles. The universe said, let me send you in a new direction before this motherfucker ghosts you. Now, like I said, some of y'all could have been ghosted by this person, but this person was terrified to even start a relationship with you or start really vibing with you before they even got to vibe with you, because they just kept overthinking consistently for no reason. And you were open to the opportunity of giving love, but this person literally talked themselves out of a relationship. Not trying to laugh, but it's a little funny when you come from this perspective, because this person didn't even really dip their feet in the water. They had a whole conversation with themselves and literally jumped out of having any sort of connection or a relationship before it could get started. They talked themselves out of this, okay? Due to the overthinking. Maybe you were connecting with the Gemini and the twins were gathering around and having a conversation, maybe drinking some whiskey and got drunk and said, yo, fuck this shit, right? So I feel like whoever you're connecting with right now, Aries, was the type of person that talked themselves out of getting into something with you before it could even flourish and happen. They did not test the waters. They simply said, you know what? I just don't think this is for me. I don't think relationships are for me, or commitments are for me. Let me get out of here, okay? So I feel like that's kind of the message that's coming through, and the universe is like, look, Aries, we sending you in a completely different direction so that we can avoid getting you really hurt, okay? So the universe is doing you a service. So please, for any of the Aries right now, if you do end up getting ghosted, I know it's not a good feeling. Please note and acknowledge this is a blessing in disguise for whoever this person is. Or if somebody starts something with you and just doesn't really keep it going, it just fades out, let it fade out, okay? Do not, and I repeat, throughout the month of December, do not try too hard with the people that you are intimate with or connecting with. Let things phase out and let things align the way that they are, okay? And plus, you're a queen or king. Recognize the kind of energy you are. And if people want you, they gotta work for you, honey, okay? They can't just come in and claim the throne. They gotta work for the Aries, right? That's what's up. Now, in regards to how Aries is feeling towards this connection, let's take a look. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December 2019. So, right off the bat, we got a Six of Swords here. You have really no idea who this person is, and I definitely feel like you have no problem walking away from it. Queen of Cups energy here, Lover's card here, and then Four of Wands, King of Swords, Death card, and then the Page of Cups. So, Aries, this person that you're dealing with, for one, you don't really know much about them, okay? And two, that's okay, because what you're intentionally wanting to have anyways is Queen of Cups to the Lover's card. You're wanting a really loving, beautiful, well-established connection. So, considering that you and this person never really get the chance to pop off, Eight of Cups here, Six of Swords, you have no problem moving forward from them, which is good. Now, the good news here is that the universe, considering that it's sending you in a different direction, you don't have to get any sort of feelings or romantic, I don't want to say attachments, because attachments comes off really weird. You don't have to get any sort of feels for this person. You see what I'm saying? So the universe is going to make sure you are swayed in a different direction before you catch any feelings for this person who's clearly not ready for anything that you're looking for. And considering very much so that you guys are out of vibrational alignment, you guys cannot connect. Okay? Four of Wands here, and the King of Swords. You're only ready to settle down in a relationship if it's something that's taken seriously, because you're not willing to commit, and especially in December too. You're not willing to commit to any sort of relationship, Aries, if it's not set in stone, if it's not going to be serious, and if you're not going to be taken seriously. Because when it comes towards actual commitment, I think that for you, you put on a higher stature than vibing or just talking to somebody. Like Aries, I think you're coming from the space where it's like, if you're genuinely going to commit to me in a romantic sense, then you have to really be serious about it, and I have to be serious about you. You know, you want the commitment and the bond to be special, and you want it to be special with just one person. So you are definitely not looking to jump into any sort of relationship super quick. And you're also not looking to develop feelings for anybody super quick either. You're totally fine doing you and vibing. So it's really good that you're getting sent into a different direction so that this person, because not to say whoever you're dealing with is horrible, they definitely have some great qualities about them, but they are just not ready or in the realm of commitment, and they talk themselves out of it. Okay? So Death card here to the Page of Cups. You're not completely shutting down love. You're being open to the availability of love. Now, what does this mean? This doesn't mean that you are shutting down receiving love or shutting down getting love, but you're shutting down the fact of having to have love in your life, you know? Aries, you already recognize that you can give love to yourself, right? Because love is within you. You already recognize, Aries, that you are a being of high vibration. You are a person of self-love. If you ever need love, you can love yourself. But, you know, the love that you give yourself is nothing less than what others will give you. I think that's important to note and acknowledge. So with the Death card here to the Page of Cups, you're still open to the opportunity of love, but you don't really care so much to give it. When the right situation comes, when the universe guides you in a better direction with the right person, then you'll be open to receive and give it. But you want to make sure that this is coming from a genuine place. You're not rushing anything, you're not dabbling into anything too quickly, like this connection. You're letting things kind of flow in the normal order that they need to. So right now, it really is a good time to trust the universe because it really is working in your favor. So once again, you're open to the idea of love. You're just not trying too hard. You know, Eight of Pentacles. You're not overworking it or having to have it or trying to make it happen. You're just simply saying, yo, when it's the time, it's the time. Okay? In regards to where energies are aligning between you and this person, let's take a look. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout December 2019, where energies aligning. This is the weirdest reading I've had in a long time. Ten of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You got a Strength card and then a Six of Cups. So 10 of Wands to the Two of Pentacles is like, do I even bother getting upset about this whole scenario? Do I even bother getting upset that things between me and this guy or me and this girl didn't pop off? No, Strength card, I'm too strong for that, right? There's no point. There's no point. With the Six of Cups energy being present, you're just going to accept that this connection is what it is really quick, and I feel like you're going to be able to move forward from this super quick. So like, I feel like considering that the way that the universe just held you down by kicking this person out of your life so fast, it works in your favor because there's no emotional or no physical or no any sort of feelings that are going to be attached here to anyone. You know, Nine of Pentacles, you're single as a Pringle, you're doing you, you're feeling good. All right? As for the outcome between you two during December 2019, take a look. What do you got? Queen of Swords, of course. You're cutting this person out of your life, and that's just simply that. Very blunt, very direct kind of reading. So we're going to go into what direction that the universe, is putting you on. So we're going to see what path you're getting put onto next, which should resonate over the next couple of months, Aries. So before I get into that, though, I just want to give a quick synopsis, right, of the reading that we have had currently. So you were like waiting for the opportunity from the universe. You were like, all right, I'm waiting for the next one. Let's see where things go. The next one semi comes in. Maybe you meet this person on Tinder. Maybe you meet this person in person. Maybe you know a friend that knows a friend. Whatever. You know who the individual is. But things don't really kick off because the person you're dealing with over here, granted that they can be an attractive person and have a decent personality, whoever this is you're dealing with completely withdraws from you, and you're like, okay, I guess, but why? Well, they seem to have withdrawn from you considering that not only are they scared to completely commit, this is the type of person that is scared of being trapped, and they felt as if they got into a relationship, you would trap them and they would never be able to leave. Meanwhile, that is the complete opposite of your personality, Aries. You are not here to trap anybody. You are here to live your best life, and if somebody doesn't agree or want to be with you, they are free to go, you know? You have a very blunt energy to you. So this person was scared, and they talked themselves out of getting into any sort of vibe with you, let alone having any sort of connection that can develop into a future relationship. So boom. It's like you knew them for a second, and then a second later, you didn't even know them at all. And you didn't even have the time to really get to know this person. On your end, you took it well, you know? Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. All right, fuck it. I'm going to keep doing my own thing. I'm going to keep it popping, keep it pushing. You know, I do want a beautiful romantic connection, but I ain't rushing that shit. I'm only gonna offer myself a beautiful relationship, or give myself the opportunity of being in a beautiful relationship when it's serious on both parties and it's the perfect time. So you're not going to rush into any sort of connections or relationships unless the person has really proved that they love you and that you feel that this connection is serious enough that can be taken to the next level. So you are not going to involve yourself in anything as serious as a relationship until it is with the right person at the right time. All right, so that's basically how you were taking it. You were like, yeah, it's okay. You know, when I meet the right person, that's when I'll be serious with them. And as of right now, I'm not shutting myself down to the opportunity of love. I'm just letting whatever's meant to come my way, because I don't need to experience pain. I don't need to get caught up in toxic cycles with people. I don't need to give everyone I meet a chance. All I need to do is sit back, continue living my life, and when I feel on an intuitive level that something is right, I'll give it that shot. Okay? Now, in regards to your best advice for the month, and then we'll go into what I'm seeing in regards to the path change for the universe, but in regards to Aries' best advice, let's take a look here. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout December 2019. We got a Moon card, we got a 9 of Pentacles, we got an Ace of Cups, we got a 10 of Pentacles, and then a Fool card. Absolutely. So right out the gate, you know, we got a Moon card here to a 9 of Pentacles. You know, continue to keep your emotions in check and continue to be an emotional person. You know, don't be afraid to show love to others, such as friends, family members, or even people you meet. You know, there's a difference between showing love and then saying, hey, I'm in love with you and I just met you 5 minutes ago. So, but either way, 9 of Pentacles all the way to the Moon card. Be in a state of contentness with your emotions, and make sure you're keeping your emotions in check and you're not disregarding them, etc. Ace of Cups here and the 10 of Pentacles. Continue to actively spread love in your life, not only just love to yourself, but for the ones that you are grateful for and appreciative of, because that will really make a major impact, right? And as it's always said too, what you give is what you'll receive. So if you're giving out love into the world, you're definitely going to be receiving love in the world back. And with the Fool card here, you know, take life a little bit lightheartedly, and especially in the dating scene, don't try too hard, don't push too hard, continue kind of doing what you're doing, just vibing with people that you meet, enjoying that, keeping your options open, and when you really feel like there's something cool, super cool and super serious that makes your heart throb, you know, give that relationship a shot. But for now, just continue vibing, doing you. Don't worry too much about when it's going to happen or when the right person's going to manifest. Just know right now that the universe did you a solid, okay? They did you a solid by avoiding this overall connection with this person that could have seemed that like it would end up toxic down the road, and it would definitely be something that could be painful, especially if you caught feelings. So let's take a look at what path the universe put you on instead, okay? What path did the universe end up putting Aries on instead, please? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What path did the universe end up pushing Aries onto, please? What do we got? Hello. We got a Sun card. We got a 4 of Cups. We got a Devil card. We got an Ace of Swords. Very good. We got a Magician. We got an Emperor. Very good. We got an Ace of Cups. We got a 2 of Wands. Very good. So this is exactly what it appears to be coming from this reading either way, and we're going to keep going deeper into it, but let me explain this part. First things first, the Sun card to the 4 of Cups. Putting your happiness over the happiness of others. This is the path you're getting put onto, where I'm not saying that you're being selfish, but you are dabbling, okay, if that's a word, in self-care. And while dabbling in self-care, this means that you are protecting yourself and focusing yourself on getting to the highest of vibration you could be, living your best life and not having anybody intrude. Now, the Sun card to the 4 of Cups means is that your happiness comes from you. It doesn't come from anything outside of you, meaning a friend, a person, a place, a job, etc. You're on this path right now in your journey where you are going to have to stop and say, happiness comes from inside. It comes from me. It doesn't come from anything else. So it's going to be the path of self-recognition first, recognizing that happiness comes from within. The Devil card to the Ace of Swords, recognizing here that what is real, what is fake, what is true, what is false. I do feel like many of you guys are actually being triggered to be put on a spiritual awakening, so be mindful. You may actually be starting a spiritual awakening here, Aries, okay? But with the Devil card to the Ace of Swords, this is representing to me, you're going to see what's real and what's fake. And you need to start listening and paying more attention to your intuition, as you'll be able to decipher between the two what it is you need to pick. But in regards to the path you're going towards, you're going to be strafing away from the toxicity, okay, Aries? And why will you be strafing away from toxicity? Because happiness comes from within, and you know what you are deserving of, you know what you are worthy of, you know what makes you happy. Do you see how these are connecting? Because if you are happy, then you will not let something of low vibration interfere with your life. So Ace of Swords to the Devil card, you'll be cutting out toxicity in your life, moving forward on this projected path. Now the Magician card to the Emperor card. You are going to become the master manifester, and I like that a lot. Now the Emperor card talks a lot about taking initiative, and the Magician card here as well talks a lot about being in a place of manifesting beautiful things in your life. So you're getting put on a path where you are taking initiative of your goals and what it is you want. So for those of you here, I really do feel spiritual awakening coming in, manifesting beautiful things. That's an awesome ass fucking path to be put on. But if you're not manifesting things in general, the Emperor card means that you're not any more or any less, you're not settling for less, you're only settling for what it is that you are really desiring. Okay, now over here, Ace of Cups all the way to the Two of Wands. Instead of wanting to receive love from other people, we now recognize that love is not outside of us, love is within us. So now self-love comes into the play, and no longer shall we suffer when we recognize that everything we desire in this life is not outside of us, but is more so within us, such as love, happiness, peace, contentment. All of these beautiful feelings and emotions are already resonating inside of ourselves, inside of our heart. So when you come to this recognition, and even though you may recognize this right now, you're like, yeah, well, I get that, but like, you're not deep enough in to really see the beauty in it just yet, and you're going to be moving into this path. You're going to see the beautiful path of self-transformation that you're getting put on right now, that this universe is guiding you to. And when you have all of these things, happiness, love for thyself, contentment with thyself, I'm worthy of everything, etc. When you are very in tune with yourself, very pleased with who you are, everything that you ever want to manifest, or everything that you ever want in general, is going to come to you like a fucking lamp to flies, or like flies to a lamp, excuse me. Everything will manifest. Everything. Your job, your partner, your friends, your family. Your vibration dictates what is attracted to you. So when you get into this beautiful high state of being, which is what's going to happen in the next couple of months, you'll see yourself going through that transformation. You'll notice that everything that you've always wanted will start attracting itself to you, because that you believe you're deemed worthy of it, and you are. You are. So you will be on the path of new love, because once you love yourself, there can't be anyone else that can't not love you like you love yourself, because you are what you attract. So you will attract a person that loves you just as much as you love yourself. And as you're going through this path, it's a beautiful path. Not only are you going to start enjoying more alone time and more time in your own life, but you're going to start seeing how people are treating you, and they're going to be treating you a lot more different too, Aries. And what I mean by different is you're going to see a lot more love from people around you as well. It's a really good vibe. Genuinely, really is. So you're starting this path of self-recognition. That's where the universe is guiding you. And once you complete that, and once you really become aware and grasp around this whole concept, you will see everything else you've always wanted manifest into your life, such as love, a beautiful career, just genuine happiness, beautiful friends and family, and it's a really warm, fuzzy, and awesome feeling, okay? Anyways, Aries, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was one of the weirdest fucking readings I've had in a while. You were dealing with Mr. I don't want to get trapped over here, or Mrs. I don't want to get trapped over here, all the way to to discovering the self-love path, okay? Very weird reading, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. If it doesn't resonate, of course, there's better luck next time. There's always going to be readings coming out, so you can always, see later on, but thank you guys so much. I love you guys. Have an awesome and fantastic day, and I will catch you guys for your December 2019 mid-months, all right? Peace.